Hey everyone, this is Shar of YellowYum. Today I will be sharing with you the very first favorites video for this year. It's my first quarter favorites for 2017 and I am so excited to actually talk about these products. I wasn't able to do the favorite finds for 2016 simply because I actually planned to do it with some of my YouTuber friends. However, that didn't push through, so I wasn't really able to do a video. Do let me know if you still want me to do one. I'll do that. However, definitely I incorporated some of the products or some of my favorite finds in this video. I'm gonna go start with some skincare products. This is the Senka Perfect Whip facial foam or facial cleanser. I actually purchased this when I went to Japan last year, and this was one of my friends' recommendations for me to get. And this really has upped my facial cleanser game because this was so foamy. I kid you not, it's the best there is when it comes to foaming. Kind of reminds me of my favorite from Shiseido, the Ibuki facial cleanser. It kind of reminds me of that, but this is definitely a lot cheaper than that. But it still gives me that very rich, very foamy, thick lather, and I really like that when it comes to cleansing my face. So I don't know if you can purchase this online or anything here in Manila. However, if you can, I highly suggest that you go and buy yourself because this is definitely something worth your money. This is definitely something worth trying. The next product is this one. This is In Her Element Balm. This is what it looks like. It's a local brand, and if you know Project Vanity, Liz Lanuso of Project Vanity actually came out with her skincare line, and this is it. This is In Her Element, and this is, I believe, their very first product. This is the Nourish and Cleanse Balm, and I don't know if I want to show you. It looks kind of weird already, but this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, it smells so amazing. Okay, it looks kind of weird simply because I had to transfer a little amount on a small jar because I traveled and I wanted to bring that with me. This works so amazing for your waterproof and really stubborn makeup, especially your eye makeup. I have actually one of the products later that I'll be talking about. It's a very hard to remove. Even like some of the cleansing oils or makeup remover that I used before, it doesn't work with that. I have to use this In Her Element cleansing balm to remove it, and it works wonders. It just melts off the makeup right away. It also smells so amazing. In fact, I used this for my daughter when I put makeup on her because she had a performance for school, and right when I opened it and I placed it on her face, she actually liked it. She smelled it and she said that it smelled like chocolates, and that's exactly what it smells like because there is vanilla oil right here, and oh yeah, and choco vanilla oil even. So yes, it smells amazing, and everything that smells really good and delicious, YellowYum approved. But other than the smell, like what I said, it really works well for your eye makeup and your lips. I don't use it for my entire face just because I still use my other cleansing oil, especially when I'm not wearing too much makeup. But I really go to my In Her Element Nourish and Cleanse Balm when I have a lot and tons of makeup on that I need to remove. It's so easy to use, and I just wipe it with some facial tissue and I'm good. So speaking of like cleansing your face, makeup removers, another one that I really like is by Biore. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, Biore. This is their like cleansing oil. I actually purchased this in Japan, although I know that you can purchase it here in Manila as well. But since I purchased this there, it doesn't have any English translation whatsoever. But basically, it's a makeup remover, a cleansing oil, and I like using this for my entire face. So like what I mentioned, I use my In Her Element balm for my eyes specifically and my lips. This one I use for my face, or if I have like very light eye makeup, I use this. But this really works good for your face makeup. It really melts everything. I remember I used this when I attended a wedding, and I actually let my mother-in-law use this as well. She uses a different brand of makeup remover, high-end makeup brand, and when she tried this, she actually said that she's gonna be purchasing this because this is like, I don't know how much in pesos, but it's really cheap, or at least cheaper than the one that she buys, and it still works really good. When I have full-on makeup, I usually use 2 pumps. But if I have just face makeup, you know, just powder or concealer, something like that, I just use 1 pump, and really it cleanses everything. So if you want just one product to remove everything, this is it right here. Now let's move on to makeup. First is this Prime Primer from Banila Co. I have like a travel size. This came in a kit, and this is what it looks like. I really like this one because it fills up my pores very well. It has that very silky finish, that like velvety finish. Even though I still oil up after how many hours of use, I just like this because it really evens out everything. It helps make my makeup glide smoothly, and like what I said, it fills up my pores really good. This is something that I'm definitely purchasing again. I'm definitely purchasing the regular size one. Now let's move on to foundation. I actually have a foundation, a powder and liquid foundation from the same line. This one is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Stay Fresh Foundation. This is it right here. I like the 2 of these. Okay, I actually have a first impression video. I'm not sure if that's gonna come up first before this or that will come up after. But yes, I did a first impression video on the Infallible line from L'Oreal. So this is the liquid foundation. The one that I'm using is in 120 Vanilla, and this is what I'm using right now. This is actually a shade lighter, however it turns darker on me, so I got a shade lighter. And this is the Infallible Pro Matte Finish oil-free powder, and this one is in 100 porcelain. So that's what it looks like. It actually comes with a mirror and also a sponge. The sponge is not right there, but yes, these 2 work so amazing. The coverage is out of this world. Really, it's very buildable. It's medium to full coverage. It's very buildable. And what I like about this is, even though it is full coverage, it's not weighing my skin down. It also still looks very natural on the skin. I am wearing it right now, so you can see, even though it gave me really good coverage, you can still see that it's a very natural. It just looks like my skin. And mind you, I actually put on my makeup around, I'd say 9. Yes, and now it is almost 6 p.m. and there's very minimal oil that's happening. I did not retouch just yet. So yes, that's what it looks like. So yes, thumbs up for this. This has been like a favorite companion when I need to go to a party or events. This is definitely something that I trust. Next is an eyeshadow palette. Now, I haven't had any favorite eyeshadow palettes or eyeshadows for a while, simply because I don't wear eyeshadows all the time. But this is something that is worth mentioning because this really blew my mind. This is the Pixie and It's Duty Time collaboration. This is what it looks like. It's Eye Time palette, and it comes in this really cute packaging. It's really nice because you can already see colors. You don't have to open it anymore. You can already see what you want to use. And when you open it up, this is what it looks like. All of the colors are very gorgeous. That's number one why I love this palette. This color combination, I can definitely use all of them. I've actually used I think almost all of them. The only thing that I haven't really used is this color, but other than that, I've already used, yeah, all of them. And I think you can see which ones are my favorite because there's already a dent. But these are so buttery and they're very pigmented. I have oily lids, and eyeshadows usually crease on me, but when I use this, I don't even need to use any eye primer. Ooh, I don't even need to use any eye primer, and it doesn't move, it doesn't crease, and the colors just pop. So yes, you are saving time because you don't have to put any eye primer anymore, and you're also saving money because you don't need to buy any eye primer. This is it right here. I really like this. I love the combination of colors. Judy really thought about all the colors that she wanted to put in her palette. Definitely something that a mom like me would use any day, any time of day. And it's so travel friendly as well. So you can see it's very compact. And I have like a very special one because Judy signed mine right there when I met with her. If you haven't seen my meet and greet vlog, I will be putting that in the description box so you guys can watch it and see how I fangirled over Judy. The next one for eyes is this Etude House Curl Fix Mascara. I have heard of this from so many bloggers. I've read so many reviews, a lot of raves over this little guy right here. So I wanted to give it a try. Actually, it's not very affordable. It's around 800 plus for this tube. But because of the rave and all the feedback that I got from my friends, I really wanted to give it a try as well. And it's worth it. It really is. Wow. It is actually an HG mascara. It gives me the volume that I've always wanted and the length as well, which is really good for mascaras because sometimes they give you volume but not length, or they give you length but not volume. But this one, definitely I was able to achieve the lashes that I want. And what I do when I'm going out, like for an event or like if there's a special occasion, I actually use this and then partner it with some fiber mascara. So any fiber mascara will do, but this one, the one that I'm using is by K Palette. This is the One Day Magic Fiber Mascara. So this one right here, it actually dried up already, but the fiber is still really good. So this is what I use in combination with my Etude House Curl Fix. And let me just show you. That is what I'm using right now, and I don't know if you can tell, my lashes look very voluminous and there is length. Yes, I'm not wearing any false eyelashes. This is it right here. No need for false eyelashes anymore. And I also like that it combs the lower lashes really well. I kind of like that spidery look wherein it's quite thick and long, even your lower lash line, or lower lashes rather. So I really like that. Only thing that bugs me is that it's a pain to remove. It's so hard to remove. I've used my other makeup removers, and I've even used my Biore makeup remover. Still no avail. The only thing that I used that actually worked was my In Her Element. It was able to remove the mascara completely. So that's actually why I have a separate makeup remover for my eyes and my lips, because yeah, I use these kinds of products and they are extremely hard to remove. Okay, now let's move a little bit higher, and I'm going to be talking about the brows now. I have been loving my Benefit Kabrow. If you have watched some videos or some of my vlogs, I actually talked about this quite a bit because it's been like on my desk and I reach for it almost all the time. Especially if I know that I'll be out the entire day. I don't want my eyebrows to move, so this is what I use. The one that I use is number 3 because I colored my hair. I know that if you have dark hair, like if you have black hair, you can use number 3 or number 4. But yeah, I just prefer my brows to be slightly lighter, so this is what I use. And first of all, like the packaging, hello, it's so cute. This is what it looks like. It's your usual pomade kind of eyebrow product. And the brush, okay, actually I have a video on this as well, like a review on this, but I don't know if that's already up. I talked about the brush right in that video, and I said that it's so tiny. Little did I know you can actually attach it here so that it lengthens your brush and you can actually use it. And ever since finding out about it, well, I've already loved the brush. That's what I've been using as compared to using a separate brush. This is it, like this is it. It definitely gives you the shape that you want. It's so easy to use. I actually thought that it's gonna be hard, especially because I'm so used to using just powder and pencil, but it's actually pretty simple. And I like that instead of using a wax and powder, so like it's a 2-step thing, you can just use this and you're good to go. So this is definitely something to check out. I highly suggest that you give it a go, especially if you sweat. And now that it's summer, like you definitely don't want your brows to move at all, especially if you have brows on fleek, right? So yes, benefit Kabrow. Next, the last 2 are actually lip products, lipsticks, and there are 2 lines from different brands. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the one from Maybelline, and this is from the Powermatte. I actually love the Powermatte line, and that's also what I'm wearing. The one that I'm wearing is actually this one. This is Pink Potion. It looks like this, and the line has 15 different shades, from your reds, your corals, your pink, your nudes, and my favorite would have to be this one. This is Touch of Nude. It is so flattering for all skin tones, definitely so flattering. If you're wearing light makeup, heavy makeup, it really works so nicely. The Powermatte I really like because, first of all, I know that a lot of people are enjoying their mattes lately. I mean, I do too. But the thing is, when I use matte lipsticks regularly for how many consecutive days, my lips just, it needs some moisture and it needs some loving. That's what I don't like about matte lipsticks. But with Powermatte, I find that it still has a little bit of nourishment. It still has a little bit of moisture as compared to flat matte lipsticks, and it dries into this powder finish, like semi-powder finish. It actually does stay put a long time. You still have to retouch, especially if you eat oily food, but other than that, it actually wears really well. When it dries, it actually is transfer proof, so I'm gonna show you. There, see, there's no transfer. So if you really like and if you enjoy matte lipsticks and the effect that it gives you, but you don't like that dry feeling, definitely check that out. The other lipstick line that I really like is the one from L'Oreal. This is their Gold Obsession collection. So I have the 4 shades right here. The Le Gold, what is this? Rouge Gold, Mocha Gold, and Rose Gold. And I actually have a review on this. I'll be sure to put it in the description box below. I really like that it is 24 karat gold infused. Yes, you heard me right. The lipsticks are infused with real 24 karat gold. Other than that, the colors are so gorgeous. I actually really enjoy the reds. Okay, so this one is the Rouge Gold. It's actually your classic red, but if you put the Le Gold as highlighter, this one, it really amps up the look and it just makes it more sophisticated, and you look so luxurious. I really like that color combination, but my most favorite would have to be the mocha gold and the gold color combination. So this is a mocha gold. As is, it's already bold and it's already like it already pops. But if you put the gold highlighter, guys, you will look so elegant, so beautiful. You will look like a goddess, like a golden goddess. Everybody will be asking you what lipstick you're wearing. So trust me, check it out. I'm sure that you can still purchase this. I believe the Le Gold is really fast moving, so I highly suggest that you check it out. I'm sure that you can still use the Le Gold highlighter. Let me just give you a swatch so you know like what I'm saying. This one right here. Okay, I'm sure that you can use this on top of almost any lipstick. So that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed my first quarter favorites, and yes, I will be putting all of the links in the description box. As always, don't forget to visit all my social media sites and also my blog YellowYum.com, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe and hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed watching this. And yes, I will see you in the next one.